we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern. Ley lines continually absorb the dendro arc, and as for the withering, its emergence is related. That's right. My ancestors learned of this. I'm afraid we ranger. All right, that's enough.
Oh, Tighnari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone. Huh? Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tighnari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the Skald.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines?
Yes. Allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, well, I prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been... I've got some emergency...
Wait, you...
Let's find out. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tighnari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you... That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations, because what you saw is of significant... Now, after seeing you in act, when you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you would... I could try to tell you more. That was because... Please. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give. No, I should be the one thanking you. You...
Hypatia.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? Hypatia? Hey! There's nobody... Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area. Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? Wait, why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we? Really? Oh. Wow, this place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe... Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Tacky.
Go!
Committed to memory.
Bombs away!
Nowhere to hide.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Delicate as silk. Let's go, Tomato.
I see everything.
Don't blink. Next customer.
Go!
With sword comes shadow.
to that is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good. Speed of light. Good?
You picked the wrong...
Incoming.
I am the cutting edge of fashion.
Wipe out!
Everyone hold hands.
Don't blink.
Incoming.
Lend me a hand.
Minute to memory. Hey,
Water jet!
speed of light.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
Water jet! Bombs away!
The Temple of Wisdom. Grow. Speed of light.
Scraps of color. Scatter.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We faced others like him before. What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your sister. Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence, the bonds of... But don't you fret now.
Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are you okay? Anyways, Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Who is there? Tighnari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tighnari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
I see. So, you're friends of Tighnari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually.
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living here?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some...
No, I actually do. You needn't worry. They mean, you know...
So,
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with... Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had... And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later, and they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them, but I never would have expected them to save me. Yes, no doubt about that. By the... Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, all right, we're up. All done. Let's use the empty box that Tighnari gave us since we already washed it. Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch, too.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul. Immediately, it took me nearly 3. You should know that some researchers...
So why does this incense allow...
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn, since the root of the Dendro Archons, naturally. That was primarily due to his taking in any... Not to worry, technically...
Well,
I must admit...
whoa.
As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection, which is why if only I am currently in... Sages have said that that's why we meditate.
Whoa.
Of course I do. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I believe that being able to see them is... But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so...
Well, it's... Yes. The sages say that wisdom implies... Yes. The fact that the people I was born into... I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the Academia, and went on to become a researcher. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Back then.
So...
Sorry. I'm afraid... If you two are ever... There's no need to be...
Now that we know Hypatia is all right...
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to combat the effects of... As Sage Kaj...
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam.
Sage Kage, I am merely a forest... I see.
Tainari, your master is an integral...
And what exactly...
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City.
And, do you mean... If that's the case...
Tainari, but...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to... But all that can wait.
It was quite...
Very good.
That's right.
Sorry,
Well?
Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you... Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you.
Oh?
It's called an Akasha Terminal, needless to say.
Great! Next up, Sumit, that's right. Tainari, we have some...
Yes, she's doing much better. She knew you two would be leaving.
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
I've been waiting for you two. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City. Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition, but I guess now there's no need to apologize. We're probably still gonna thank you. Oh? It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh. Yay! Thanks, Kale. I hope that whenever you eat them, You'll both... Well then, I... Everyone hold hands.
I forgot about Tainari.
Hopefully I'll meet a loaded scholar who will at least pay me enough for a drink.
I think we'll start with these questions.
Hey! Sumeru City! We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah!
Because there's current... But no need... Perhaps you... After centuries... As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to tech...
Oh, so this is the thing that tech...
You two are quite fortunate. Here are your...
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, says this little doodad. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Exactly. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, okay, next, let's concentrate. Oh, come on! Ugh, Paimon's brain is Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? You too? Huh. Uh-oh. He's from... Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home. Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great. You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really.
Here, this is a letter from Tainari.
Oh, let me see. Seems even...
We want to meet...
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made it public.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
Somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Jadi nggak bagus aku pakai.